Hi, this is Kyle Mercer, founder of the Inquiry Method, and I wanted to talk today about a concept I call sanctuary, and that's safety. And what I'm excited about here is this is our first opportunity to express what I call sanctuary in an online forum. And I think it's going to make this forum really unique and special, and a different way of interacting than in other places online. So the intent in this context of growing is that really we're not teachers for each other, but witnesses for each other. And that the teaching comes from our own inner source, our own inner guide, our journey inward, as a place where we're going to find the answers to our own questions. So if I can come on this forum and I can express something that's going on for me, within this context, what we want to do to support that person is to ask deepening questions, as opposed to what we might do on other sites, which would be tell people, teach people, give them links to other things, tell them what we think about their situation. All these kind of things are not actually very safe for people. Then, if people are going to do that, then whenever I'm posting on there, I'm going to think about all the ways that I'm going to get it reflected back at me. I'm going to get all this information and rescuing and these kind of things, and it does not really make it that safe. But if when I come onto this site and I say, wow, I'm having this challenge in my relationship, or wow, I'm having this challenge inside myself, or I'm having this challenge at work, and then you all ask me questions to deepen it and show your interest in me, show your care in me by asking deeper and deeper questions. And this is what we mean by inquiry method. Now, when we're asking these questions in inquiry method, they're open questions so that I can look into myself, I can hear your question and ask a deeper question within myself. On the other hand, what's going to be really helpful is asking these deepening questions rather than specific guiding or leading questions. A leading question is, if you're sharing with me, is something like, well, why are you being so controlling? Or, another way of telling that person that how they're sharing or how they're behaving could or should be different, rather than saying, what's behind you feeling that way? Or when did you first feel that way? Or what else is going on in your life that's contributing to that feeling? So that we're asking questions so people can reflect on into their inner self to find more information. And then they get to share with us with an openness, because they know that we're not going to come back and judge them or tell them they're wrong or make suggestions or these kind of things. So there's a difference on this site between me opening up a conversation by sharing something. I could share something, some information that I've gotten, something that's meaningful to me, or something that's going on for me. But when I do that, I'm not looking to engage a conversation where everybody else pours on. I'm asking to engage a conversation where people are interested in what's going on in me, to help me learn and understand more about myself. So even if I'm saying I just read this amazing book, is instead of somebody else saying, oh, I read this amazing book, that you would out there say to me, oh, what was meaningful about that book for you? Or how has it changed your life? Or those kind of things, so that I get to express myself and be seen. Because at the bottom, the bottom line is we all want to be seen and heard. And there's not many places out in the world that we can achieve that. So the key here is in these interactions is to be really curious about me when I share. To be really interested in supporting me having the experience of safety and sanctuary, to really support me in looking inward to see what else is going on in me about that. And then we all get to benefit. As you're asking me about these things, we all get to benefit, because we get to have that insight that I find as I explore myself in my journey inward. So thank you all for participating in this process.